Celtic Myths and Legends by T.W. Rolleston. Chapter 6 tells of the Ossianic Cycl. The Ossianic Cycl. The earliest tales of this cycle, now extant, are found in manuscripts of the 11th and 12th centuries, and were composed probably a couple centuries earlier. But the cycle lasted in a condition of vital growth for 1,000 years, right down to Michael Comines' Lay of Oisin, in the Land of Youth, which was composed about 1750 of the Common Era, and which ended the long history of Gallic literature. Subject, of course, to the possibility that the present revival of Gallic as a spoken tongue may lead to the opening of a new chapter in that history. Remember, this was 1920 when this book came out. Oh, there's a second. This is the 1917 second and revised edition. Okay. It has been estimated that if all the tales and poems of the Ossianic Cycle which still remain could be printed, they would fill some 25 volumes, the size of this. So let's just say with the index, I mean, it's a figure of speech, like 12,000 pages or something is really what they mean, but 457 pages this book is. Moreover, a very great proportion of this literature, even if there were no manuscripts at all, could, during the last and the preceding centuries, have been recovered from the lips of what is absurdly called an illiterate peasantry in the Highlands and in the Gallic-speaking parts of Ireland. It cannot but interest us to study the character of the literature which was capable of exercising such a spell. And except for the main cults, you would say, the preservation after the existence of the TV is slim comparatively to all over the place, all over the world. People knew their thing. Monday Night Football. People who go on missions. No wonder why Christian missionaries tend to only convert a couple people. Is even spending a year or two out on a mission is the average. Depending on which group you have. I was a member of I was sort of training to be a missionary in a group that 2.5 for their year and some or two mission, 2.5 people. It's people who went through with that I've known. They know more about Family Guy or Simpsons or Monday Night Football, even if they miss Monday Night Football sometimes.